welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley, and today I am hanging out in the loveliest village on the plains, my hometown, Auburn, Alabama, with three of my favorite folks in the world. We'll start closest to me on the left. You just heard him on the pod less than a month ago in Los Angeles. Now, 2,000 miles away, we've got him back. It's our friend,
Warren.
I'm
tired as hell, man.
You got a last name, Warren?
I'm Warren Tidwell.
Hell yeah!
I need some caffeine.
Oh yeah, well, I'll put that in the gun immediately. Let's do it. But first, you've heard him on the show many times. We used to do radio together, and now we're doing podcasts together. My old buddy.
Welcome to my Squalor Parlour. This is Miles Bugg.
yeah. And of course, at the very end of the road there, the pride of the Gold Coast by way of Montgomery, Alabama, comedian and a puppeteer. God damn it. It's our buddy. You know him. You love him.
Nick Morgan Moore.
Hell yeah. Welcome back, y'all. It's so good to see everybody. Happy holidays. Hope everybody had a good one. This is our final show of 2025. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, going out in style. Kicking back. I've eaten entirely too much food over the past few days, so I am feeling sluggish and feel like we should kick this off in a traditional way. I'm actually gonna close this laptop since Warren said he was getting a little tired. So am I, and it's time, ding ding ding, for a heavyweight championship throwdown with low energy, folks. I've found myself, as I often do when I'm home, at the goalpost.
God bless the goalpost.
Shout out to the good folks working hard at the goalpost.
I'm part of the Points Reward program now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, they're also open on Christmas Day, so that's where we got our big bag of ice for the Christmas feast. So shout out to them. But I was back there and encountered something that I'd heard about. There was a whisper in the wind about this product, and goddamn it, if I didn't find it right here in Auburn, Alabama, Warren, tell the folks what we got for them today.
What do we have here?
Oh.
Liquid Death, sparkling energy.
Oh, shit.
That's right.
Death to drowsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and the flavor is murder mystery.
So it tastes like a Scooby snack?
I assume if
or an Agatha Christie novel?
Yeah, exactly.
Flavor designed by Ryan Johnson.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
As long as it'll wake me up.
I was just thinking maybe it's it's going to be the mystery Airheads. Because I was like, what else could that mean besides?
Well, I don't know. It could be the mystery like Dum Dums.
Well,
you know how they make those though, right?
Same kind of concept.
It's just the two different parts of the two different flavors. So it could be two different flavors for every can.
Like Zapp's Voodoo Chips.
Oh, is that
like
right?
Zapp's Voodoo Chips.
Oh, okay. But I'm sure they leave out the root beer flavor, right? Because that would make it weird.
Well,
Yeah.
you are holding an
don't
energy
know.
drink, Rivers. So, I mean,
Liquid Death.
We're
you know
talking
better than I.
We're talking Dum Dums here. That's a different issue.
I don't know, man. Root beer and butterscotch kind of kicks ass when it comes together.
Yeah. Well, this is, like I said, this is a murder mystery. And, of course, since I'm
Zoinks.
back home in the South, I brought a red Solo cup. Let's fill them up and have a party. So we'll pass these.
there you go.
Pass these
There we
down. Yeah, and we'll. I don't know. In lieu of pouring for everybody, I'll just pour a little bit to me and then pass it down.
All right.
Whoop.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, it's clear.
Oh yeah. It's
I think
Liquid Death does that. Yeah.
Well, they started off
dies,
as
right?
they started off as like it's a sparkling water company, but they have kind of slowly been. First of all, adding agave to all of their quote unquote sparkling water, which is very interesting. Like they basically just turned into soda.
Kind of smells like cola.
Yeah. Yeah, it smells like cherry Coke a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting cherry Coke out of this.
Yeah. Here, let's give it a sample.
That's Canadian Club cherry. Jesus. Ooh, that's a very
Nailed it.
yeah.
Ooh.
Canadian
Yeah.
Club. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Canadian Club, man.
That's actually Liquid Death is they make good stuff.
How much sugar's in it? Let me look at this.
I think it's agave, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that
Not
doesn't mean
much.
jack shit.
It's not. It's not the.
It's not real sugar.
It's not the real kind. It's from a
agave.
cactus.
It's from a cactus. That's oh, it's stevia. It's not agave.
Oh, okay. So yeah, zero
Citric
sugar.
acid, stevia
Even less
leaf,
carbohydrates.
caffeine. Yeah. First,
I think it's not a lot of caffeine, if I remember correctly. I didn't really look it up. I think it's like less than 100
caffeine
mgs.
content. It is 100 mgs per 12 fluid ounce can.
Okay, yeah. So
Natural flavor, caffeine.
slam two of these, it'll get you
Yeah.
get you a ghost.
Help me remember my last name.
Yeah,
Got some vitamin C, your vitamin B12, riboflavin. Is that riboflavin? I don't fucking remember.
No, that's the one they give to JFK so you can give speeches and jump around.
I thought that was just cocaine.
No, well, that too. No, that was the feel-good
A little
shot.
bit of magnesium.
Yeah.
Cyanocobalamin.
Miles is a trained chemist, so you can tell us
Cyano
what all of these
blue.
are.
What the fuck is cyan? Oh, vitamin B12. All right, whatever. Fucking, I don't know your goddamn vitamins. I don't know what the human body needs. I'm 40 years old and I don't know what the human body needs.
Man, yeah,
Protein and fiber.
So the outstanding conspiracy theory about liquid death is that can is, as you can see, traditional energy drink sized can. But when they first came out with their sparkling waters, they were in these big white, like 40, not 40, but like 22 ounce, like tall boy
boys,
cans. And one of my favorite, you have to really buckle down before you say this phrase because it's very loaded now. But one of my favorite conspiracies that doesn't really hurt anybody is
One
that
of the fun ones.
yeah. One of the fun ones is that liquid death is it's some sort of psyop because they made their big water cans specifically look like alcohol cans. They have like a golden top and everything.
Yeah.
And they were made so police would have probable cause to like fuck with more people.
Shit.
That's one of my favorites I've heard is that they specifically made them look like big ass tall boys of like
That
Miller
sounds
Lite.
like something that would come from my uncle.
Yeah. You know what the real shit is about
man.
this, man.
I have two problems with this can. One, it says this is one coffee. I thought one coffee is like 80 mgs, right?
Yeah, ish. I mean, I think a Coca-Cola is 80
And
mgs.
two,
Coffee is.
who the fuck is Dr. Darshan Shah?
Oh, I don't know.
MD. Under no artificial colors or dyes, it says co-formulated with wellness specialist Dr. Darshan Shah.
Okay.
MD.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got to be honest. I was too busy listening to Kash Patel's podcast today,
God damn
which
it.
we'll talk about in just a moment. So I didn't actually get the full skinny on liquid death, but I'm gonna get a can in LA and we'll get to the
Yeah, I was
bottom of
about to
it.
say,
Yeah, I will be listening. I need to hear the background on who this doctor is and what evil shit they've done.
Yeah, I got to say, yeah.
Letting the team down, but I understand.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, I
as
had
long as we get an update.
Yeah. I'll be sure to have a follow up on that. No, that was the only thing I had to bring to the table about liquid death. Was I did hear somebody at I think I was at a concert drinking one of those, and somebody came up to me and was like, the whole thing behind that, man, it's so that the government can fuck with you. Which
I mean,
Like they'll fuck with you anyway.
that's the thing.
Don't say
Yeah,
they don't
I
need an
think
excuse.
they were trying to make them look like alcohol cans. But
Oh, absolutely.
that was just their sales thing. They're like, you're not one of these people who drink water. You drink alcohol all the time, but your
Oh,
doctor
yeah.
told you you'll die, so drink liquid death.
Oh yeah,
mean-
well, and they sell them at concerts and stuff like that. So I think there is kind of the implication is that it's for like sober people who are want to
True.
they're like, oh, if you want to hold something, hold a beer, a big ass can in your hand.
That side works.
Yeah.
But I think it's still going towards alcoholics and being like,
Right.
listen, your liver is going to strangle you in the shower tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
don't
yeah.
you have one of these?
Yeah,
Just
Your
calm
kidneys
it
will
down a
assist.
little.
yeah. Are you 40 and watching the Interpol reunion? You want to have something in your hand that's cold, but you can't drink anymore? Get liquid death.
I will have to say though, it for something called liquid death, it's a little bland.
Oh yeah. Well, that's kind of their thing. It's like
Right.
it's just water. Like I think that's their slogan. It's like it's just water, bitch, or something
Yeah.
like that. Like
Infused,
Death the drowsy.
infused with heavy metal.
very aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Canadian-
warp tour water, man.
Canadian Club did it better because the glass is a more beautiful presentation of
it's
this
classy.
flavor.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, what are we giving that out of 5, y'all? I'm gonna go. I'd probably end up drinking that again, and maybe give that a 3.5. Like kind of tilted towards 4 a little bit.
For me personally, I don't like the artificial flavor of cherries.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
I'm only giving it a 2. Because
Okay.
hardline in this, like, don't give me a fruit punch with a cherry in it.
No.
Nope.
Let's see. Starburst cherry is my favorite Starburst. Cherry Jolly Ranchers is my
You
favorite
were a
rancher.
madman
I know.
in my
Those are
eyes.
so good.
I used to go through bags of Luden's cough drops when I didn't even have a cough. That's
right.
It's just ate them like candy. What are you saying, Miles, Warren?
Personally, I'd go 4. I grew up on Canadian Club, and it's just a nostalgic taste for me, man.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't pick it out to drink it again because I need more than 100 whenever I need an energy drink. But you know what? It's all right.
Yeah. Well, now you can just drink 2.
That's right.
Hey, Utah, give me 2. You know what I'm saying?
Solid 3.5.
3.5. That's about where I'm at.
For me. I definitely feel more energized.
All right.
So,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Put,
Death the drowsy, man.
put the
right.
tiger in your tank, man. This is the thing that Miles hasn't been on the show since the springtime, and since then a situation has developed. We have a friend who we are going to call Jingles because that's not his real name, but that is how we've
His
called
nom
him.
de guerre, if you
His
will.
nom de guerre, nom de plume. That's how we've addressed him for years. So we'll conceal his real name, and we'll conceal the name of the company he works for
and
as
all
well.
the people that I contacted with, because I'm pretty sure there's some sort of Russian mob action happening.
Yeah,
here.
that's the other thing. I don't want to be killed by
I don't
the
want some
Russians.
Ivan knocking on my door here to break my legs because he drew the short straw.
Yeah, exactly. So back in August,
What day did he contact you?
so my first transmission from Jingles. So just to set this up, this is a friend of ours who we went to college with here in Alabama. He now lives in Europe. We'll just call it Europe.
What do you call it? Europe?
And he contacted me kind of just out of the blue. I hadn't heard from him in about a year or so. And this is a thing, like, do y'all have friends who, instead of texting, send voicemails?
I've got one friend who does that.
How crazy are they?
They're pretty nuts.
Yeah. Okay. My only other
I
person.
love them dearly, but they are nuts.
Absolutely.
My only other person I know who did this is also nuts. They're a comedian. They're very funny. They're nice. They're fucking crazy. And I'll be texting. I'll be like, "Oh, that's crazy," and then they send back like, "Yeah, I know, man." But
They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just doing this because I'm on the train, so I'll voice message you while I'm on the train." Like, you're on the train.
What do you do? Yeah, that's I'm around a bunch of people and I want them to hear me talking to myself, so I'm gonna do that. Jingles sends me the following message on Instagram, voice message, and because the first one that I received was about you and how you are kind of a ghost on social media.
Well, yeah, because like any sane person should be.
Right. So I guess crank the volume on your phone all the way and just kind of play it straight in.
Hey Miles, it's Jingles. So I just wanted to propose something to you. I work for this AI porn site. And so basically, the New York Post is probably going to write something about us, and we need someone to pose as a user of the app and provide your name to the journalist, but the journalist will not, of course, use your name in the piece. And if you do, you can just publish this recording and prove that it wasn't fake, and then we would get sued. Anyway, no journalist will publish your name. But we need someone who is willing to say that AI relationships or relationships with AI characters is more affordable than traditional dating. And so anyway, if you agree to do this, we could pay you something. And yeah, it would be pretty simple. You just have to be available for the journalist to call you. And then you have to bullshit a little bit, and then we'll pay you. So let me know if you're available for that, and let me know what you think. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, so
Or you look like you have an opinion about that.
yeah.
No, I mean, I was
end.
so intrigued, in the lead in, but that I never would have guessed that was what was coming. But it was so much better than I expected.
So to recap, working for a Russian AI porno site where you can have AI relationships with
Listen,
characters.
we're hitting it on an environmental angle.
Also, please, Rivers, AI relationship.
Oh, AI. Oh, I know. Yeah, so he sends that out to Miles, and Miles is,
Because it's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't respond to it.
I'm not going to talk to a journalist and tell him I jerk it to an AI girlfriend because it's better for the environment.
so,
Well,
Andre 3000 once asked, what's cooler than cool, ice cold? What's cooler than that? Miles, because he doesn't fuck with social media that much. So Jingles gets worried that, and the deadline is approaching, and the way he sounds, I'm just like, is someone threatening that you must get a new story or we break your arms? And so in desperation, I get this.
Hey, do you know how to contact Miles? Like, does he have WhatsApp or Telegram or what's going on? Because he doesn't answer Instagram messages. I left him a voice message on Instagram. He doesn't respond. And yeah, I kind of need to get in touch with him. The New York Post is writing an article about this, AI Russian porn website that I work for, and I need him to pose as, a user of the site in exchange for money. So anyway, let me know how you get in touch with him. If he has WhatsApp, that would be great. Bye.
So wait, no, why you? So dead set on you
I
for
have to
this.
say, if I was a casting agent and someone said, I need a user for an AI Russian porn bot,
you check
do you
the
know
boxes.
anybody?
the childless, lives alone, bearded, nerdy. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I will say, Nick, you did.
Owns way too many guns. Yeah.
Nick almost knocked over a dagger on their way to the bathroom. So
I've got a lot of shit.
So I get that one.
And so Rivers texted me.
Well, so I message Jingles, and I'm like, Miles is kind of a ghost on social media, but I'll reach out to him. So I text Miles.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I go and by the time I got into it, it was 7:23 Central, and Jingles just sent me a bunch of question marks. And I go, well, how much?
I was going to ask, how was the experience?
First off,
yep.
And also you have to send me a link to the product so I can check it out. And he does. I'm not going to say which, 'cause I'm sure there's several of these. I didn't tell you this, Rivers. I don't know why I didn't show you this. So I went to the site, and I started clicking around. There are loading screens in between different chatbots. Characters.
Yeah, I saw one. It was a hunky man, but his head was a deer.
And I don't know who to give this to. I think I'll give this to Nick. Nick, could you describe that?
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a big-dicked clown.
I don't think I'd be a little bit more specific because I think that's a very specific character.
Okay, so that's sexy Pennywise.
Oh, wow.
Crossed with Sean Connery from Zardos.
I'm gonna send that to Rivers, and it'll be
I'll put up some version of that on the screen right there for the Patreon
for the
people.
patrons.
Okay, I think that's clean.
So you know why I
It's just
always...
the suggestion of a penis.
This is why I always say yes to your podcast. I never know what the hell to expect.
I was gonna say, what? Yeah,
it's a new adventure every time.
And I have to say, Welcome to Derry was an amazing continuation of the hit movies.
That's
and movies.
scarier.
Yeah,
That's scarier.
Far
Yeah.
scarier.
Big shonen, big dick Pennywise.
wow.
God in heaven.
So then he sends. I get in touch with you, and then what happens next?
So I started clicking around. I was like, oh, this is god awful. So I started fucking with Jingles a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is awful. No furry or scaly options. Come the fuck on, man.
Fair.
Well, they got it now.
Yeah.
They had a hunky man, but his head was a deer. Oh my! And I was like, I bet that's popular down here. That's popular with the Salt Life crowd.
Yeah. And then he replies, there are, and here's the next transcript.
Oh yeah.
They don't have scaly. That's true. But I've recently had to write some landing pages. So they're working on getting more furry characters. You haven't been able to find it? Why haven't you been able to find it?
A few minutes later.
Anyway, so the deal is we give you 250 euros. And the journalist might not even call you, but all you have to do, and you have to pretend using this product is cheaper than then like having an AI relationship is cheaper than like normal dating because women like make you pay for shit.
You just have to ignore what data centers are doing.
But I think like if the
And the
if any
misogyny,
journalist
of course.
like has a kid, I think they would just be able to figure out that he's lying if I did it with. So anyway, let me know what you think.
You were targeted.
Let me know what you think, and let me know if you're not available. Let me know if you know someone else. Sorry, really hard mover.
He's really
not
hungover.
available, but you are the most convincing pervert that I know.
And he messaged a friend of ours who,
obviously, I've censored out the name on that, but
has
that's
a wife and child.
a friend of ours who is very much happily married and, pretty normal. So I like him reaching out to him like, hey, I know you just had a baby, but you want to do some weird shit with an international publication?
I thought the AI teddy bear was scary.
Hottest gift of the season, dude.
Wow.
So what happens next? He sends you that.
I think then he sent you yours that he up.
Well, I'm wondering how long it took you to not respond to that before you sent me mine, because he sent me mine on August 21st.
Okay, so this was after everything. So I gotta keep it going. By that point, I was kind of drunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course. So you're like, fuck it, I'm in. And then I quote, like, what's going to do it with blank? Come on, man. He's hard-wifed and kitted up.
Yeah.
And also, we can't let him know I work for where I work.
Yeah.
Or I could be fired because there are things that happen to people that talk
Because
about
of
this.
Sergey and Anton breaking down my fucking door.
Fucking Louis DeJoy's ass. Anyway, then he sends me this.
Perfect. I'm too hungover to process a couple of your messages. But yeah, he has a wife and kid. Yeah, so I'll give you like a test, or like you can create an account. I'll give you some like or coins or whatever, so you can play around with the app, and then or the site, and then as soon as like everyone's off in Europe today because it's like the Ascension of the Virgin Mary or something.
You know that thing.
So, anyway, my colleague will probably respond to me today anyway and confirm. And anyway, it's great to count on you. You'll get 250 euros, and yeah, you're gonna be a huge success.
I believe in you, Miles. I believe in
He's
you.
trying to gaslight you on the fucking worst thing I've ever
You'll be
heard.
so successful at pretending to be a pervert who's into AI pornography.
Gotta be pretend. Don't have to pretend on that one, man. And he follows it up with this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't have to tell them where you work. Yeah, you don't have to tell them where you work for sure. No. So yeah, no worries about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So flip to the 15th of August, 9:17 a.m.
Okay.
Standard. He talks to his one of his managers, I guess. We'll call her. We'll call her
Handlers, maybe?
Yeah. Handlers,
Yeah.
We'll call her July.
July. Yeah.
Amazing. We create a background story for him. Quote: He's a blank-year-old man. He'd been in a long-term relationship, but his girlfriend broke up with him about a year ago. Before that, he had a large circle of friends, but over time, his social life narrowed to mostly spending time with her. Since he works from home full-time, meeting new people hasn't been easy, and after the breakup, he found himself spending a lot of time alone, developing long-term feelings of loneliness. He's tried dating, but it felt like throwing money away. Dating apps left him exhausted, paying for premium subscriptions only to have matches never actually meet up. And when he did go on dates, the cost quickly added up. Quote,
She was not a big dick Pennywise. I wanted a big dick clown.
And also, this quote keeps coming up in whatever they threw at me. Quote, you sneeze and it's already 100. God in heaven.
I think one of the big things they wanted was for you to be American. Crucially.
Oh, yeah, crucially American.
Yeah.
He says, at that rate, he thought, by the time he found the right person, he'd be broke. The fuck, man? Okay. He joined blank as a temporary way to cope with the loneliness while taking a break from the draining cycle of modern dating. Over time, the conversations have helped him feel less isolated, rebuild his confidence, and make everyday life feel lighter again.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So.
So did you like respond to this, or you just kind of letting it hang out?
So no. I responded and like I was like, okay, made an account last night. Started fucking around, and then I found that they had like actual real porn stars that have given their likeness to this
AI.
site.
Yeah,
and I asked them like, hey man, like do they know they're on here?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, they get paid, and I'll give you some on Monday. To which I replied, what a sentence.
Yeah. Is that crypto, I guess?
No, it's their like in-house pay for play currency. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So by this point, I had like got on an email chain with him and in July and let's call her June.
Okay.
June and July and Jingles. And they're like, hey, yeah, man. So thank you so much for doing this. Like, we'll just like, we'll send you like the money, blah, blah, blah. Well, we're getting contact for the post right now.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure. Okay. Like you got my email. Just if it's a Zoom, like you got my email, just let me know. Like I'm available whenever. Let me know.
Yeah.
A day or two goes by. And I get another email. Hey, Miles. The interview for the post kind of fell through because her deadline came up. We have a reporter from The Guardian that wants to do a video call with you about AI relationships. And it had changed from it was a confidence booster to I get more fulfilled via an AI relationship than I do via a real life relationship.
And it's changed from like fart.com to the New York Times, essentially.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we're running a picture of you on the byline.
Yeah. This was going to be on E-Bombs World and Candy Stand, but
you were going to be on You're the Man Now, dog, but now you're here on the front page of Yahoo. Thank you.
An actual publication.
Fuck. Wow. So I was like,
Guardian, I'm out.
I was like, guys, this has completely changed. Like, you can't change my backstory. You changed everything from rag that is used to line bird cages in New York to an actual, I mean, a news source that I somewhat trust. Decently respected.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, but come on, like, €250. And
you're going to be great success.
Success.
If you want to pay me $250 to lie to some dickhead, I'll do
€250. That's like $325 right
but
now,
like,
man.
if they want you to lie to the Guardian, they're going to have to raise that up to at least €375.
If I was drunk, I would have fucking argued with them. I probably gone up to 1,000, hopefully. But no, I was sober. It was Monday. I was like, I don't fucking want to deal with these assholes. And then I started looking into the owner. And then I saw like his name, where he's based out of, how many passports he has. Like, I don't want to fuck with this.
Yeah.
And so he goes over to Rivers.
So Miles, ceases communication, and then I get the final transmission here.
Hey Rivers, so sorry I've been bothering you so much lately. So the thing is, I work for this like Russian AI relationships company. And so they want to write, like The Guardian is going to write an article about our product, and we need someone to lie and say that they're a user of the app, so that The Guardian can interview them and verify the claims that we're making. And so basically, we will pay you something. You can tell us how much you want, something reasonable. And then all you have to do is, I think you'll have to like answer an email from a reporter. You like have to give them your name, but they will not use your name in the story. And obviously, if they use your name, you can just save this audio and prove that it was all bullshit. So anyway, they will not use your name in the article, and we will pay you. And the backstory is basically that you've realized that having an AI girlfriend is cheaper. It's more affordable than having a real life girlfriend. Basically that. But I will send you the whole backstory. Miles is being kind. I was trying to get Miles to do it, but Miles is kind of being flaky. And so, please help me out. I really need you to do this favor for me. Let me know if you're open to doing that. And all right, hope you like this video. Bye.
Jingles, where's American Nerd?
Now, I caught that last part just when I was putting this together. He goes, hope you like this video. Okay, bye. I was like, that's not a video. What is he talking about?
Amazing.
And so I responded. I was like, hey, I do a podcast where I make fun of this stuff all the time, and I have listeners that would find this, kind of fucked up if I did this. Also, I could give you a mile-long list of broke comedians in Los Angeles who would have no compunction about doing this
Sam
at
was
all.
unemployed at this time, right?
There's so many people in my life who would bullshit a reporter for money,
Especially a good bit of money.
and they'd be creative.
Yeah.
They'd be funny. They could drop little inside jokes in there, you know what I mean? So anyway, and then he never responded to that, and I was like, I could have hooked him up. I really could have.
Dude.
Sam would have done such a good job.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. He was unemployed at that point.
He would have put his heart and soul into
killed
it.
Yeah.
He would have made up a name for her. He's like, no, I call her Sasha, and she's my everything, man.
She's my big dick Pennywise.
My big dick.
I was gonna kill myself, but now she'll kill me.
I float down here.
There's no way you're topping this with the rest of this episode.
I mean,
How do you top Big Dick
I'm
Pennywise?
telling you.
I mean, it depends on if he's a bottom.
That's true.
I've been in town for a couple weeks now, and I had forgotten all about this. And then Miles and I were hanging out with some buddies, and we started playing this. I was like, we got to talk about this on the show.
Absolutely,
I fucking
yeah.
forgot how funny all this was.
100%.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to Jingles in Europe and
Love you, bud.
your AI
I love how
company.
Jingles sounded slightly bored in all of the recordings as well.
Bored and a little
hungover.
a little nervous.
A little nervous, a little hungover, yeah.
Yeah. The Russia of it just gives me pause.
Yeah.
The things that he was asking were not boring things.
No.
Seem very
crazy.
blasé, right?
I mean,
Like he overcompensated on the no, this is just a normal thing to ask. So I'll ask it like it's a normal thing.
I do think that was the move where he's like, if I say the craziest thing you've ever heard in a normal voice, it's like Robin Hood Men in Tights. Like, if you give me the bad news, but in a good way.
Wait till you hear this. I just bumped into Robin of Locksley. He's back from the Crusades. He just beat the crap out of me and my men.
Why are you saying it like that? This is terrible. Anyway, that's what's been going on since the last time Miles was on the program.
life. What a stupid time to be alive.
You live such interesting lives.
I mean, I don't mean
dumb.
to.
Yeah.
This is just what happens when you're friends with interesting people.
yeah.
You get calls, get Instagram calls. Also, I love where and maybe we got listeners in Europe. Please join the Discord. Tell me if this is a thing over there. But I love that he was like, I don't know if Miles is on Telegram. And I was like, I think that's just like people who plan January 6th. Like, who's on
right,
Telegram?
wing thing, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's CP and government overthrow. I think
Straight
that's
up.
all that's on Telegram. But maybe it's different over there.
Can you smell the circus, Georgie? There's peanuts, cotton candy, hot dogs.
We're reaching the end of the year here. I hope everybody had a fun year. I figure we could kind of talk about, some of our favorite stuff that happened this year, favorite things we consumed. We'll start with Nick. You got some highlights from this year, maybe some favorite movies.
I got so many.
Some favorite,
I got a bunch.
characters, maybe real and fictional, or music,
That's good.
Give me a few top threes from 2025.
So we'll go best movies. I'll go 3-1. So at number 3, I have Weapons.
Oh, hell yeah.
Zach Cregger, amazing.
That's my 4.
Incredible movie.
That's my number 4.
Begonia.
That's my number 3.
Love it.
Hell
it.
yeah.
Fucking
And my
batshit.
number 1 is One Battle After Another.
Hey, we're pretty close on that.
Gobsmacked.
Yeah.
My jaw was on the floor most of that movie. I was like, how did he get to make like a true thing? How did he make a thing that's telling the truth? In the post-truth world that we live in, it was incredible. So those were my 3 top movies. I couldn't do 3 songs from this year because I tried listening to some songs from this year and it sounded like absolute nonsense.
Oh, word.
And I was like, I'm old now. That's why my body hurts.
You didn't like the new Gorilla single with Omar Solomon?
I don't think I'm aware of it.
Okay.
That's
Rules,
where I'm
dude.
existing right now. But I used to love the Gorillaz back in the day. But I'll tell you, the 3 songs For me, for this year, I'm going with the Mountain Goats this year because Trump was put back into office earlier this year.
Yep.
So it's always a good one. We are going to make it through this year if it kills us.
Yep.
AJJ, People 2, The Reckoning.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Love Andrew Jackson Jihad.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Andrew Jackson Jihad and the song People 2, there's a sequel to People 2, and it's People 2 to The Peopling. It's not as good as People 2 The Reckoning, but it's pretty fun and it's got a good title. And my favorite song of this year was Foxy Shazam, Oh Lord.
All right.
And I do the dance to it from Peacemaker Season 2 every time I hear it.
Fucking A.
Makes me so happy. Which brings us on to best shows of the year.
Ooh, yeah.
Starting with Peacemaker Season 2. Absolutely incredible watch.
It's about John Cena being the shit.
Superhero.
Oh, shit.
It's incredible, yeah.
I watched the anime.
It's the bridge between the old DC universe and the new DC universe. He literally edited the previously on, so that the Justice League isn't there and the Justice Gang is there.
The Gunning.
Continue. Incredible. The Gunniverse.
The Gunning.
Yeah.
Gunniverse.
I loved it. Then I have It, Welcome to Derry, as previously mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
Can't go past a big dick Pennywise.
Both the traditional script and the fan fiction.
Absolutely. It's so good.
I can never get that image out of my
good.
fucking forebrain, man.
And
It's
my
worth
favorite
250
show,
euros.
Absolutely.
And an acre of
At
the
least.
rainforest.
My favorite show of the year, Pluribus.
Okay. The new Vince Gilligan.
I got into so many fights online this Christmas because I was staying at my parents-in-law's and my partner said to me, Nick, please don't fight while we're here. And I said, no worries. I'll save it up and I'll put it somewhere where it belongs. And that place was the Pluribus official fan page on Facebook.
Oh, okay, nice.
and so I responded to people who were being dumb, and then I started trolling, and I had a good old time. So those are my best shows of the year, and I'm finishing my top threes with top three book recommendations. These are pretty recent, although I did look it up, and two of them are series that had books like last year and upcoming next year. But they still get put on the list because I read them this year and I had a good time. So Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinnerman.
Good one.
Incredible.
What number is he on right now? Is it the fifth or sixth book?
So yeah, 7 came out. We're waiting on 8.
Okay.
So are you on Bedlam Bride yet, or are you?
I'm on Bedlam Bride.
So after Bedlam Bride, it's The Inevitable Ruin, which is book 7.
Oh, okay. Word.
Book series 2 that I'm pimping, Murderbot by Martha Wells. Got a TV series on Apple TV starring Alexander Skarsgård as the titular Murderbot.
Oh, okay.
The show was okay. The book is incredible.
All right.
So I'm all in on that book series. The next one, and apparently the last one in the Murderbot series, is coming out next year. I'm going to cry. And my last book recommendation did come out this year, so it's my number one, Jason Pargin's Black Box of Doom.
All right.
Really great ride.
Hell yeah. What about you, Miles? You got any fun moments or, anything from this year, or perhaps movies, music, etc.?
Oh, I've got one that probably nobody else has. I've got a top 3 anime because I know you don't
sure.
watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why he chose you for that.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I assumed all our top 3 movies are going to be kind of very
kind
similar,
of the same.
right?
Yeah.
Begonia, There Will Be Blood. That was what, 15 years ago?
Yeah, one battle
off another, but etc. So
Okay,
forth.
but
Mario
if
Supreme.
Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc, isn't in your top 3, we're fighting as soon as he hits end record.
It's not. We're gonna have to go outside, man. I mean, at number 3, like something that was that came on while I was in college and just stopped after season 1. Then 15 years later, Gainax got the rights back. New Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
Ooh.
Instead of doing just completely like revamping it, they started right after the last episode 15 fucking years ago.
Fun.
And the soundtrack fucking rules.
Yeah.
The story's awesome. And like it's just fun Gainax American weeaboo bullshit. It's great. Number 2, City of the Animation. It's like Nichijou, but like older gals and like even crazier fucking animation. It's fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. And then number 1, it would be Apocalypse Hotel. It's about a hospitality cyborg and her crew of robots that were left on the planet Earth after the entirety of the human race left due to a virus. And she has spent the past few thousand years doing the same routine over and over and over again. It's about a whole lot of loneliness and madness and it's how insanity can happen. And then it's somehow like an alien shows up and it starts to become like a really big galactic hub. It's fucking beautiful and awesome, a beautiful story. So yeah, that's my top 3.
All right.
Because there's a lot of really fucking good anime this year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hop on our Discord. We got anime people in there that can chat with you. I'm
fucking with no Discord.
Completely uninitiated.
We've already been over my social media thing already. This episode.
Yeah, but this one's fun. It's not a bunch of, nobody there is going to proposition you with €250 for doing something horrifying.
You don't know that.
Isn't that what Discord's for?
I'm pretty sure,
that's why it was originated.
Yeah, that's true. Ours, we've cultivated kind of a 90s chat room vibe. What about you, Warren? I know you've got actual accomplishments rather than just us sitting around watching movies and shit.
No, man. I actually have really been like working on trying to find a way to relax again.
Sure.
And so the easy answer for me this year, and it's what a lot of other people say, I really like Sinners.
Hell yeah.
Sinners was a phenomenal
That's
movie.
my number 2.
So good.
It's such a good movie. Number 1 song will be Who'll Stand With Us by Dropkick Murphys. It's an album that just came out recently.
Nice.
They're doing a lot of working class anthems. So that's pretty good. Books. My buddy Brian Goldstone, he has a book out, There Is No Place for Us. It's about the working homeless in Atlanta. And Barack Obama just named it to like one of his top 10 for the year. So it's like blown up massively. I met that guy at a guest house in the middle of nowhere, Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I'm so happy to see him, living his dream and that really working out for him. And him, more importantly, telling those stories, man. Those are very important stories to tell. But yeah, so outside of the big Hyundai incident, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, go back and listen that up.
Yeah, that was fun. Like I said, I'm from Walker County, Alabama. Don't mind a scrap.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, man.
But yeah, man, that's about it. Like, and it's
you got the last. Did you get the last roof patched up over there in Camp Hill?
I was about to go into that. The reason that I can relax now is 2 years and 8 months of disaster recovery allowed me to be able to, we got everything finished up. Nobody's going to lose their home. And I got to watch Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runner on
Hell
Netflix.
Yeah, man.
And that was cool.
That's
so,
really
like
good
I
ones.
said, my team, I'd say, actual
it was so good it made me buy the game.
Really?
Yeah,
I love the
wanted
game
to kill
too.
the guy at the end.
I've played that game 4 times all the way through.
It's an amazing game.
Usually I give the games 2. That one got me 4.
Oh yeah, Silk Song came out this year, didn't it? That was badass.
Oh yeah. But the only thing I was going to say is, the accomplishments we have are a collective effort of all these amazing people all around the world, including you spreading the word. So it just takes all of us working together, man.
Got your buddy over here into Auburn.
Yeah, I was going to say that was a big adventure. Speaking of Ghana, probably the biggest win of the year. After 9 years of trying to get my best friend Bako Al-Hassan from northern Ghana. He's at Auburn University on a graduate assistantship and just finished his first semester with a 3.75 GPA. So he's taking advantage of that. Yeah, man, it's been a lot of really serious stuff. Like, it'd be way easier to go through the lows, but that one thing there just made it so much better.
Yeah.
That was made it all worth it.
If you get a chance, folks, follow Warren on Facebook, and it's always up to good trouble, as the late John Lewis always said.
I warned my wife when we met. That life was not. If we're going to stay together, speaking of Auburn University, where we met, I said life is not. It's never going to be boring. I can assure you of that. Because everything is made up, and people are. I see these folks complaining about Kwanzaa online, saying it's a made up holiday. Every one of them are made up. They're all made up. Right? Happy Kwanzaa if you're celebrating.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's awesome that you have to, someone call them like, hey, what'd you do at work today, honey? It's like, well, a billionaire threw me out of a function.
It's always fun when people check in with her and they think she's going to be freaking out and she just yawns. She's like, okay, is he all right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
Man. Been doing this 20 years.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah. Going through top movies, made it well known. One Battle hits the number 1 spot for me. Sinners, number 2. Begonia, number 3. Number 4, I think I'm going Weapons, and then we just saw it a couple days ago. It's still fresh, but slotted right into number 5, and it might even go higher because I'm about to see it again on Tuesday. That would be Marty Supreme. I'm
probably seeing it Tuesday. I've heard good things.
Oh, everybody is really good at it.
If you like uncut gems, which I did, and I realized there are people who watched that film and were like, I almost had a panic attack. Like, I could not take how nervous and anxiety ridden that film was. Then I don't know if this is going to be the film for you, but it basically takes that and imagine Uncut Gems made 6 years later by a man who's now had 2 children, and it makes and that's how Marty Supreme makes sense. It's kind of that same tension, but slightly softer, not much softer, but a little like not the most nihilistic thing you've ever seen.
A little softer because this is set in the 50s, but the soundtrack is very 1980s.
Yes, which apparently somebody was saying is the idea is that they have an 80s soundtrack to a movie set in the 50s, and it's supposedly the main character later in life recounting his antics as a young man from the 80s, and so it's the perspective of his children or grandchildren hearing the story and then just applying their contemporary music.
That's not a bad take.
I listened to Josh Softy do an interview where he was talking about he was thinking about Back to the Future a lot and the parallels between the mid 80s and the mid 50s, where the mid 50s is America kind of puffing their chest out after a big win, and the 80s is them trying to do that after a big loss as far as foreign policy on the international stage and whatnot. So one of them is the fake version of the earlier one. Something like that. But yeah, anyway, tremendous film. Go see it. As far as albums go, this was one of the best years for hip hop that's happened ever. So my top 2 are real easy. Clips, Let God Sort Them Out. Nick, I know you said you found this year's music to be kind of incomprehensible and you might be worried you're aging out of it. And I feel the same way, except that everybody in Clips is 50.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're like a little younger than my dad.
Malice and I think Pusha T's 48. Malice is 50 years old. Jesus. And they finally proved the concept that rap can be just like classic rock. You can do it when you're old. And
they proved Andre 3000 wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's and they don't shade him in any way, but they do cite him in interviews where they're like, because Andre 3000 was like, when he was talking about doing his jazz album, and people are asking, why don't you do rap? He's like, what am I going to rap about? Getting a colonoscopy? I'm 50. And so they were kind of like, okay, challenge accepted. And got together with Pharrell. They recorded the entire thing in like the stock room of Louis Vuitton in Paris, which already, because Pharrell is Pharrell's their director, and it kind of fits the Clips aesthetic of just being like super chic, super fashionable drug dealer guys. And man, it's tremendous. It really, really is. And Chains and Whips and is awesome. FICO, so good. Yeah, they got bangers on bangers on that. My number 2 was a surprise release out of nowhere. Right in the middle of the summer, I'm doing tours. I'm driving around Los Angeles, and the average commute time in LA is about 45 minutes, no matter what you're doing. Everything in LA either takes 30 minutes or an hour. So right in the middle of that is 45. And this album is exactly 45 minutes long and sounds like being in LA traffic, and that is Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator. He's got full on, if you like, early 2000s kind of Missy Elliott sort of Timbaland production style where every song is either a banger or like angry / quirky, and that's exactly right up my alley. So number 3,
was it the Ryan Adams cover album?
No. I will give an honorable mention to JID's album out of Atlanta, because JID put out an amazing record. But just to shake it up a little bit, I'll put some sun-bleached late 60s LA country music by way of Athens, Georgia. That would be Pink Stones. Thank the Lord is the name of the record. So yeah,
you showed me that. I listened to that and I was like, God damn.
If you like Graham Parsons or New Riders of the Purple Sage or the Byrds or any of those kind of like, we're all 20 and we have long hair, we're all on acid, but we love Merle Haggard. If you like that kind of style of music, and they're young too. They're young guys. They're from Athens, so I'm hoping they come out to the West Coast at some time because I want to see the Pink Stones. But yeah, so there we go. 2 rap albums and a nice country album for me, and then. I guess this is a way to transition into the next thing, because I was thinking about most underrated villains of the year, because there's a lot. This year is a Batman's Rogues Gallery of just real life, like, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
Goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude.
Before we started recording, we, of course, pulled up the clip of Donald Trump giving a speech in which he says,
everyone loves something at McDonald's. There's always something to have. I like the fish.
I like the fish. And then he makes a motion that looks like clamping down a George Foreman grill. And then he goes,
yeah.
It's very weird. So obviously we're going to give him a bye because he's obviously number one. But I'm going to propose 2025 most underrated villain. It's got to go to FBI head Kash Patel.
Oh yeah,
I can.
I always never see him in the news.
That's the thing.
You'll see him in Valhalla.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
So that's the thing about him is like when he shows up, he's infuriated.
Oh yeah.
And that's a rare quality. Even for like a lot of these ghouls, they're kind of a slow burn where you're just like, after a while, you're just like, okay, all right, shut the fuck up. With Kash Patel, he just starts talking. He has this nerdy voice where he's just like, I mean, you guys are, like he sounds like that.
Yeah. I don't give a damn what they say about me as long as I'm succeeding in the mission. We're succeeding in the mission because the men and women of the FBI have never been empowered to do more work and to hit the streets harder than by President Trump's authorities and resources he's given us.
The reason I bring it up is, a couple weeks ago we had the shooting on the campus of Brown up there in Rhode Island.
Oh, I think I saw this headline, yeah.
And so 2 people lost their lives in the classroom and then a third person in a different state. So now this is a murder that has crossed state lines. So very much in the purview of the FBI. So while that's going on, there's an active manhunt. And let's not forget that when Charlie Kirk was murdered, it took his father turning him in to catch the guy. The FBI wasn't dick right now.
Yeah.
Because so much of the federal resources is going to locking up abuelas and deporting people who are legally here.
I mean, hell, it took a McDonald's worker to lock up Luigi.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Who the fuck was that McDonald's worker, man?
I know. Well, technically that was still we were still under the Brandon regime when that happened. But I mean, still the case holds. And again,
God, what a stupid time to be alive.
Well, and also the big thing with the Trump administration, and it's the reason that so many people in the establishment hate it, is because the way he's stacked all of these governmental organizations, he has gotten rid of the subtext and made it text.
Yeah.
So like the FBI was already stupid and bad. Their whole project for many years
have been for a long time.
Talk to. Well, you can't talk to Fred Hampton.
They assassinated Fred Hampton.
You can't talk to MLK. You can't fucking talk to these people because of the FBI. But the point is, they've always been bad, but it's just recently that they've been stupid.
Yes.
Because they always had this like overwhelming force that they could potentially wield against, the populace or whatever.
Populace at large, yeah.
Right. But now at this point, so much of that federal funding has been redirected into ICE and everything else. And you've got the dumbest, most annoying man of all time running the organization that every time something happens nationally where the FBI should be involved, they sit on their own balls. And it's kind of incredible.
And his face conveys that at all moments.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It really does.
It really does.
So while the Brown thing is going on, which, by the way, it turned out to be a disgruntled man from Portugal, which one of my favorite things was when that was revealed, seeing a lot of right-wing people on Twitter who think Portugal is in Latin America.
God damn it.
Amazing. That was
completely missed me. Jesus Christ.
It's part of Brazil because that's why they speak it.
Yeah, you got to get on X. Yeah, that's where they're saying real dumb shit.
God damn it. How the fuck?
It's like a Latin American did this. You're like,
it's a little country that's off
they're European.
The fucking peninsula, man. Yeah. It's like, come on, dude. It's a little box.
Yeah.
Come on.
While all this is going on, and this is from independent.co.uk. This is an article from Justine Barragona. FBI Director Kash Patel's chummy appearance alongside his girlfriend on Katie Miller's podcast to talk about their love story has sparked outrage and mockery amid the FBI's continued manhunt of the Brown shooting suspect. So before they caught the disgruntled Portuguese, the fucking head of the FBI is on with his girlfriend on a fucking Katie Miller podcast. That, again, Katie Miller, the wife of another noted ghoul, Stephen Miller.
Oh, Pee Wee German.
Oh, yeah. God damn.
Fucking high five.
Yeah, that's the episode title. So the manhunt's going on. Patel, who has faced intense scrutiny in recent weeks over his use of a private jet and FBI resources to visit his country-singing paramour, Alexis Wilkins, sat down recently on a MAGA-friendly podcast hosted by Miller.
Has there been one moment where you're like, you can't make this up, or if this would be like a TV show if it was?
I think it's like every day.
So the other thing I found out was he ordered for his own personal transportation a fleet of bulletproof BMWs.
Oh God!
I was
so the grift. I mean, it's all grift.
Yeah.
But now it's just fucking like
the officers call him Make-A-Wish.
Oh yeah,
I read recently, right? Because he's making all his wishes come true.
Oh yeah, yeah. But the thing is, he's got real money. It reminds me of kids who would buy plastic spinners for their Nissan Altimas and shit.
I know what specific car you're referencing.
Right?
God,
yes, but it's real. It's like it's a guy who's pretending to be a big kid. What's the coolest car? BMW. What's the best way to have it? Bulletproof. And then he does it.
We all know BMW drivers are the best people in the world.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He's an asshole immediately. That's a long-standing thing here in the United States. BMW drivers are assholes, but I will note I went to a castle in Ireland, and it was 8:00 in the morning. There was no one else in the parking lot. It was me and a BMW that was parked exactly in between two parking spots. And I was like,
so it's international.
Good to know it's international.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The lines are merely a suggestion.
Yeah. Oh, also, the best. I mean, one of the best stories regarding him of the whole year was him refusing to get off of the FBI plane until they found him a jacket. No, it's crazier than that.
Yes.
He needed an FBI jacket that said FBI on the back because he has to dress for the part, but he's a small guy and he requires a youth husky jacket.
It's something that we both wore when we were 12.
Yeah. He wouldn't leave the plane until they found him his little coat.
I wore that with pride. These people can talk about my appearances all they want, but look at the results. The FBI, this FBI, my FBI, the one that Dan and I are building here under President Trump, is succeeding in ways that no FBI has ever done so before. So the institutionalists and the anonymous reporters from the swamp D.C. bureaucracy are the ones we are crushing. And that's how I know we're winning.
So he had to send in the middle of a goddamn manhunt. So they had to send a guy who's a cop who should be looking for the killer off the plane to get on a golf cart to go find him a Husky Boys jacket.
Take it down to Kinko's, get it printed up with an FBI on the back and on the breast.
Back to the plane so he could look like a big boy. It's like look like a real cop.
Yeah.
Look like a real federal agent.
This isn't cinematically accurate.
One agent was quoted as saying, "Wear a suit, you're the head of the FBI." I mean, it's like,
yes.
It's like, I have to dress as Fox Mulder.
Yeah.
Oh, television really did kill us, didn't it?
I mean, yeah. And when you watch this podcast, it's fucking incredible because they keep asking him again, there's a killer on the loose. Yeah. And they're like, what are you watching on Netflix right now? And he's just like, well, I watch a lot of Paramount Plus. I really like Landman.
But then there's some really good ones out there. Paramount's crushing it with Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa Kings, and Landman, and then there's just random things that come in. The document. I'll watch anything related to hockey, so stuff like that.
I like Landman, and I like Tulsa King.
Like if I was the head of the FBI, I wouldn't have given you all those top threes.
Yeah,
okay, right. I'd be out there hunting the Brown killer,
especially
the shooter from Brown University, but also it's the FBI.
It is the FBI.
Oh yeah.
More often
that's
than
their
not.
default setting.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So what's the ideal date night?
Staying in.
Yeah, I was gonna say at this point probably doing nothing.
Sitting on the couch, watching whatever, sleeping.
What's the best restaurant you guys have been to together in D.C.?
In D.C.? Oh.
In D.C. together.
That's up to
Or
you.
I guess we'll go across the United States.
Our favorite restaurant is Mizumi in Las Vegas. We go there as often as we can. But Las Vegas has the best food in the country, so we're spoiled in that manner. But D.C., I don't know. What do you like? I'm basically, when she's not here, I'm, running the Uber Eats tab up because you get home, as you and Steven know, at 9 p.m. and you're like, I don't have the time to cook, so whatever's convenient.
And then if I'm in town, I do cook, so.
You like Philomena a lot.
I do.
What's the best thing she cooks?
Chili.
God damn, dude. How do I apply for this job? It sounds easy as shit.
We're all more qualified.
Absolutely. Fuck, man. I've got a college degree and I've got a
suit. Everyone in this room would do a better job.
Yes.
That's just the sad reality of the world we live in.
Complain about DEI and then put folks like him and Gnome and all of them in. It's like, give me a break.
Oh, God. It's such a stupid fucking time.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Everything is so fucking dumb.
This is taken from...
Also, Reland Man, Billy Bob Thornton is really good at it. Just saying.
This is taken from the Daily Beast. FBI Director Kash Patel moaned about only getting to see 15% of his girlfriend's country gigs while trying to defend his taxpayer-funded jet jaunts.
How many gigs is this woman doing? Like,
well, I think she's been, handed. She got on the right wing grip, so she's been handed the baton.
All the
she's
turning point fucking rallies.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And he's only been able to use FBI resources to go and see her 15% of the time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's not good for a budding romance.
Not at all.
He needs an AI girlfriend.
He needs an AI girlfriend. Someone needs to tell him it just economically makes more sense to have a fake girlfriend that China can then pump information off of you.
Right.
Or Russia.
It's ironic that they're saying, oh, you're going on vacation or you're going to see your girlfriend perform. And if I was actually abusing it, I would go see every one of her shows. I think I get to like 15%.
Just to clarify, how often has he traveled to see you since January 20th?
Oh, gosh. I think with Nashville. I've been in Nashville.
Yeah, I've been to her house a couple times with her family for the holidays and, birthdays. I've seen her perform this year, I think 3 times.
Yeah. So you would say less than an average long-distance relationship.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Yes.
So how often are you coming here?
I'm here, honestly, as much as I can be. If I'm not working in Nashville, if I'm not on the road somewhere, I'll come here because it makes the most sense.
So does a 75-25 distribution here of you traveling versus him?
She travels more. Yeah, she travels.
75% Alexis, 25% Kash.
Right.
She's doing the majority of the work in this relationship right now.
I mean, she's doing the majority of work in this relationship almost all the time.
No, we make it work.
If you just want to make yourself crazy, go watch that podcast and hear him talk about
already there, baby.
Like where he's like, who's your favorite artist right now? He's like, I like George Strait. He's my favorite.
And they're lying.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
whole grift that they're.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
That's such a good pick for underrated villain of the year. I had like a little in my mine was David Ellison.
Oh God, fuck yes,
because everybody's nodding.
Yeah,
and I hate David Zaslav. I hate him so goddamn much.
When you make him look like less of a dick.
Yeah.
He made him the good guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. This is it's very like when what's his name? Bob Iger came back to Disney and everyone's like, thank God. You're like, what? He also sucked.
Why would I?
Yeah. Also, at one point they asked him, what is his, do you have any hidden talents?
Oh, fuck.
And Kash Patel goes, this is why I wanted to talk about it. Because he goes, no, I don't have any. And they're like, you have none? He's like, I can compartmentalize. That's not a hidden talent,
dog.
You gotta have a secret talent. We all have one.
What's yours?
I think I can see over the horizon and see what's bad or good in the future.
Yes, she thinks she's psychic.
I fucking the most unremarkable ever.
God. No, also,
truth,
both of their hidden talents are metaphysical.
Yeah.
I love that. None of them are juggling or remembering all of the Best Picture winners.
Puppetry.
No.
Yeah,
Puppetry. No. It's I'm psychic and I have nothing. Oh wait, I can do normal brain things.
Compartmentalization
I can do bad things and not feel bad about it.
Right.
That's not a hidden talent.
Terrible things and sleep at night.
Yeah. That's not a hidden talent. That's just psychopathy.
My sexy girlfriend tells me what's going to happen in the future, and I don't show any emotional response to it.
Well, this is just like the AI girlfriend.
I know. It'd be cheaper, right?
If only she was the Hatsune Miku of country music.
Wait,
That'd
actually,
just make everything so much better.
Scratch that. That's the end of the conundrum with that, because if you just become the head of the FBI, all your shit's free. Yeah. So you can get it's having your cake and eating it too. Real woman. No charge, though. Genius, Patel. You figured it out.
My villain would be Gregory Bovino, who's high up in Border Patrol, like one of the big guys leading all this stuff going on. My hero would be the kid down in Louisiana who locked him out of the convenience store and told him to go get his chicken elsewhere.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I saw that clip. Yes.
That was great.
My hero.
Shout out to that guy.
Just the one that pops into my mind is the guy on the bike in Chicago that got away from all the ice guys.
Yeah, man.
Anybody who was videoed foiling ice this year, shout out, you're my hero of the year.
Amen.
Frogman especially.
Oh yeah, Frogman was good. Yeah, all the freaks in Portland, all that shit. Hell yeah, this was terrible year, but there was a lot of
lots of ridiculing of fascists.
A lot of good shit,
good.
As they should be, because they're a bunch of fucking morons.
Yeah,
easy to ridicule, as we've seen with Kash.
So you have no evidence?
I got a lot of evidence, and I'll give it to you when I can.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Bang, bang, guns and robbers. Bang, bang, robbers and cops. Bang, bang, rob that bank. Put him in jail. Put him in jail.
Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.
What y'all's 2026 look like? Anything coming up on the horizon you're looking forward to?
Nope.
No. What about Archie?
That was great.
Oh, that fucker Archie.
Archie Dixon is really hoping that they go ahead and make a sequel to One Battle After Another.
Okay.
He especially, in the Archie Dixon way, his favorite part. He loved that movie too. I often tell people about how my puppet began as a tulpa who had to be separated into a physical form so that he wouldn't have dominion over my life anymore. He was,
makes sense to me, dude.
Briefly identified as a libertarian, but only because he found out about that town that was infested by bears because they deregulated their trash pickup, and he thought that was hilarious, and he stopped being a libertarian when he found out that wasn't on purpose. So I want to do more silly stuff with Archie Dixon. Archie Dixon's favorite line of One Battle After Another was the Stephen J. Lockjaw line when he's in line at a supermarket, because Archie does that line all the time to people as well. He just walks up to him and says, "Do you love black girls?"
Yeah.
I love them. So more fun stuff with Archie Dixon. Also, shout out to the Boxcar. That's a new place here in
Bay Kelly's
Bay Kelly.
Absolutely, legends. They threw a puppet cabaret on. Archie got to perform. Unexpectedly, my best show of the year, because all they told me is that it's an unfinished location and he doesn't know how many people are going to be there. 150 people crammed in.
Hell yeah.
And were so on board with everything.
The beauty of DIY spaces in small towns.
Bay is building an amazing community over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of folks, for sure.
What about you, Miles? You got things coming up on the horizon?
Man.
As I steal one of your Ferrero Rochers.
Fucking go for it. The coconuts are the best. Oh, yeah. Just in my opinion. That's a lint.
Oh, it's a lint.
Fool.
Sorry.
You fool. They're colored differently.
I grabbed what I could reach for.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to get back to school, get my master's, and hopefully entomology. We have a mutual, Clint, who's an entomologist up at the university who worked with Bert Holdobler over at ASU in Arizona. And, I'm all about my ants, and I also need to stop working at the post office and the fucking, the other store that I work with that is a flower / luxury goods shop.
Oh, yeah.
I can't keep being a courier for the rest of my life, so I need to get my shit together.
What was the dumbest luxury good you tried to sell this year?
I delivered a $4,000 painted porcelain tiger to the Laurel.
Okay, that's a fancy hotel here in town.
Yeah, that was this big.
$4,000 and it was that big?
$4,000. And they've got things that are even bigger.
Wow.
Like the fish.
Yeah, the fish.
Like the fucking giant salmon some fucking old bitch broke. And now she has to get homeowner's insurance to pay for it. Like it was
God.
Like there's so many things in that goddamn store. I'm like, why? But hey, my boss is gone for the next 10 days, so it's gonna be good vibes.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
What you got on the what's Across up to, folks? If you're, like I said on the last episode, if you got some dollars laying around, Alabama Center for Rural Organizing and Systemic Solutions Across. It's Warren's nonprofit. What you guys got on the horizon?
We're surviving.
Hell yeah.
That's always a good thing. We got caught up in the big federal grant cuts this year, which really should have ended us, but thanks to a lot of hard work and a lot of support, we just got a big grant to finish up our community resource library, our training space, and our offices in Camp Hill, Alabama. So
hell yeah,
that's coming in the next few weeks. We're actually going to be putting an amphitheater. I think I told you this.
Oh yeah.
That's
gonna be dope.
We're tired of doing. Don't get me wrong. We love doing the work we do, but we want to get together with folks and have some fun, right?
Yeah,
It's like sitting around my buddies and doing a podcast. But
great for fundraising too.
Yeah,
potentially
exactly,
get bands in. Yeah,
we got a lot of stuff we want to do with that. So pretty exciting. 3 years of work finally paying off.
That's so cool, man.
Okay, man.
Congrats on that. Hell yeah.
Well, what about you, Rivers?
More pods, more tours. Same
come
old,
see
same
you
old.
again.
Hell yeah.
Now looking forward to looking at fish at the Sphere.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to go see Fish at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Might go to WrestleMania that same weekend. Got a big April planned out, and then aside from that, hey, keep doing the thing. Damn it.
I will say that Weird Al Yankovic is coming to the Gouge.
Yeah.
Already got tickets.
That's the big performance center down the street from us here in Auburn. Yeah, that's gonna be rad. I saw Weird Al at the Hollywood Bowl back in I think 2016. Puts on an amazing show.
Fuck yeah.
And I saw him walking actually in Beverly Hills like about
nice.
2-3 months ago with his wife and his little dog.
I was about to say Bruce Hornsby. I just saw Bruce Hornsby a couple weeks ago, and Weird Al has a lot to live up to.
Yeah, I think he'll do it.
I think he'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I had one little short story I just wanted to share with y'all, and then we'll land this damn plane. So this is CBS News out of Columbus, Ohio. Again, another great candidate for Villain of the Year. Vice President J.D. Vance's memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, has a storied history as a New York Times bestseller and the then 31-year-old's introduction to the nation as a Trump whisperer, as a divisive subject amongst Appalachian scholars, and eventually as a Ron Howard-directed movie. So, of course, this is the thing that put our horrible vice president on the map was, if you recall, he was like a cool, liberal, southern Silicon Valley kind of guy who was just telling you like it is. It's not that extractive capitalism has fucked people over for 150 years in the region.
Their fault.
No, it's their fault. Yeah, it's because
personal responsibility.
Yeah, a guy whose mom was on Oxy pantsed him in 6th grade, and now we're here.
What was that? Our good friend said that J.D. Vance's mom sold him for pills, and now has made it everybody else's problem ever
yes,
since.
that's it. Yeah. But as far as his book goes, Hillbilly Elegy's latest role, secretly transporting drugs into an Ohio prison. The book was one of 3 items whose pages 30-year-old Austin Seibert of Maumee, shout out to Eric Barnes, my co-commentator at Wrestling Pro Wrestling, proudest son of Maumee, Ohio, southwest of Toledo, has been convicted of spraying the book with liquid K2, a cannabinoid, and then shipping it to Grafton Correctional Institute disguised as an Amazon order.
So what?
So
were they going to smoke the pages? Is that what's happening here?
They were going to. All right. So I heard this years ago. I thought this was an urban legend, but there was a thing where they would send a postcard and you would find a sunset. So you would have a beautiful sunset sky and then dark mountains, and then they would take black tar heroin and paint the mountains and send the postcard. So when you got it, you get a razor blade and scrape the mountains, put it in a spoon, and now you got heroin. So I assume it's the same way, but it's such lower stakes. It's fucking like Delta 8.
They used like liquid Delta 8 to turn a book into weed acid.
It's like the end of Cheech and Chong, but instead of a van, it's the shittiest book ever written.
Yeah, like I remember me and a friend of mine in Rome soaking a cigarette in codeine and see if we could smoke it. You can't smoke that shit. It's fucking full of codeine.
So the other books shipped were a 2019 GRE handbook and a separate piece of paper, according to court documents. During a search of the smuggler's home, police also found bags with other drugs, including fentanyl, cocaine, along with the bookbinding machine and other tools used in the scheme. So
they were binding their own books.
Yeah.
You gotta admire how industrious they were.
Yeah.
I want a bookbinding machine. That sounds kick-ass.
Well, I think that maybe the bookbinding machine is like maybe you hide the shit in the spine.
Yeah.
So you rip the spine
Take
off,
it apart,
put a new spine on.
Recrimp it.
Kind of thing. So on November 18th, this was last month, U.S. District Judge Donald C. Nugent, hell yeah, stranglehold baby, sentenced Seibert to more than a decade in prison for his role in the drug trafficking scheme. Seibert and an inmate at the prison were caught in a recorded conversation discussing the shipment. Quote, "Is it hillbilly?" the inmate asked. I don't know what you're talking about, Seibert replies, momentarily confused. Then suddenly remembering, Oh yeah. That's the book. That's the one I'm reading. A fucking romance novel or something. Didn't even read the son of a bitch. Fantastic.
Good for him.
Good for you.
Saved himself a couple brain cells.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go, JD Vance. Fuck off. But
someone found a use for your book.
Found a good use aside from toilet paper and Meemaw's outhouse.
It's just like a bunch of Grisham's in like that book and like Candace Owens, like a bunch of these right wing books are just in every single thrift store in a massive amount for like 10 cents.
Yeah.
So of course those are the books you're going to send to some poor fuck full of heroin.
I share a background in a lot of ways with JD Vance. I read the book when I was overseas, and I'm like, this is
when you got
blaming trash.
When you got to New York City, were you confused as to what champagne was?
That was the thing. Like, you know my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and there have been times in the past when we first got together, right? But I'm smart enough to know what I don't know.
Yeah.
That whole thing was completely made up, right?
Do you know what we're talking? So in Hillbilly Elegy, he talks about when he goes to NYU or Columbia. He goes to New York City, and
he goes to New York City.
Yeah, and he's taken under the wing of all these rich people. And that chapter of Hillbilly Elegy, he's pretending he's the unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, oh, I didn't know the difference between white wine and red wine. I'm like, one is white, one is red.
Yeah.
I'm just a country mouse in the big old city.
Literally did that.
Why they got these rolls in the toilets?
Yeah.
Paper.
Where's corn cobs at?
The year is 2006.
Yeah.
Like,
the internet exists. Like,
you're not existed for 20 years.
I fucking grew up here. I know this thing. I don't know. I'm not that crazier than the Cincinnati suburbs where that fake piece of shit grew up.
Well, it was sold by a lot of people as a way to understand us.
Oh, I remember.
Right? Like that's the thing. This is like these exotic zoo animals that we can't understand why they are the way they are.
You don't have time for a safari into Appalachia. So.
Yeah. And as someone, like I said, comes from the heart of Appalachia, it is definitely different, but it's not that damn different.
Yeah.
No, and especially in 2006, it's like, bitch, they had MySpace in West Virginia.
Right.
And the thing that everybody misses is, like, coming from Australia, a different place. So a lot of people look and say, well, the South is just all the racists.
Yeah.
And, like, the abolitionists were here too.
Right.
Like,
also, one of the most racist people I've ever met was from New Hampshire.
Right. Yeah. Also, Australia is a different place. Gee willikers. Yeah.
But like, it's a problem from sea to shining sea, and the sooner we accept that and realize that, it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, fuck you, JD Vance.
Yeah,
I can get on board with that.
I never liked him. I never racism. I'm a never Trump guy. Xenophobia. I'm a never Trump guy. Racism. I'm a never Trump guy. Xenophobia. I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him. I'm a never Trump guy.
Y'all, we have time for just one more segment. And of course, this is our jam of the week. Hit it, Ray Manzarek. There you hear it, the tinkling piano chords of Ray Manzarek, Jim Morrison, and The Doors with their 1971 classic from the album L.A. Woman. This is Riders on the Storm, folks. Oh, yeah, we got some rain coming in later this week. I'm real excited to see it.
It's going to get real shitty in Alabama.
Absolutely. So it was kind of down between this and Have You Ever Seen the Rain? And this had less Vietnam stuff. Not no Vietnam stuff, but less. This song has 190 million views on YouTube, 32,642 comments, and y'all, I read every goddamn last one of them. So now
you are a true misogynist. Wait, not misogynist. Masochist. There we go. God
you
damn.
have to go to your AI girlfriend, walk down to her, and hurt yourself.
You're still on the AI girlfriend.
I was going to say, I'm only mean to the fake girlfriend.
Yeah. I can never get off it.
My AI girlfriend read me the comment.
Damn, we should have done it. We should have done that.
Make my AI girlfriend kill herself.
Yeah. I'm not, but a lot of these definitely are misogynist. Let's check them out. First up, Igor Kruglenko from 4 months ago. I've been listening to Jim and the Doors for over 30 years. Many of my friends are up there in the sky, drinking, smoking with him, but he's still alive for me until the snakes meet. I was like, are you trying to touch tips with a ghost? I was like, I know snakes are cool, and you're saying like he's like a snake and I'm like a snake, but it kind of sounds like you want to touch tips with a ghost.
Yeah. He was the Lizard King, not the Snake King, man. I mean,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Got your reptilia mixed up, baby.
Kriegshunde, war dog, from 7 years ago.
I'm sorry, was that an entire YouTube name? Kriegswunde War Dog?
No. Kriegshunde, which means war dog in German.
Oh,
that's his
okay.
username. Yeah, Kriegshunde from 7 years ago. I tried to hate the Doors because my ex-girlfriend was obsessed with Jim, but alas, his talent outweighs her gigantic saggy titties. The power of rock and roll is better than you.
Oh, I can just hear that in German.
Get your shit out of my house.
Your girlfriend is a big saggy tits.
I tried to hate him.
I tried to hate him so much. Oh, goodness gracious.
But a giant's boo-boo is when she wears the St. Pauli girl outfit. Why, though? 85-25, 6 years ago. When I get lots of females, I imagine this song like, Riders on my dick.
You know this guy is the coolest.
Well, along similar lines, Gerald the Turkey Hunter 9 months ago. I ride her on the storms. Best sex ever. Yeah. And then along similar lines, but taking a weirder turn, Talon Ted guy 6 years ago. I changed the lyrics to Dick Riders on the Storm because my dumbass mooch of a cousin thinks he's going to be a crab fisherman in Alaska. What the fuck? It's just like
your cousin apparently has like actual ambitions, my man.
Good luck catching crabs.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be riding dicks in the storm.
Quit sucking up to that trawl boat captain, you poser. You ain't gonna do shit.
He ain't gonna make you first mate. Yeah. He won't make you.
You think you're gonna have Dungeness? You ain't gonna have shit.
You're gonna fail, come back to fucking Mississippi and work at the sipping strap just like your mama.
You're putting on airs around me, trying to get on a boat and do literally the most dangerous job on the planet.
Alaska ain't even a state.
H. Wayne Mitchell 9 months ago. We had severe storms in Tallahassee all night. What was disturbing is that no one cared if we died. No calls, no text, nothing. Not even from Jim Morrison. Scratch that. I praise God, but we did not hear from him or Jim. We made it through unscathed, though. Uh-oh.
Well, the reason why nobody cared is because you live in Florida, man.
Yeah, well, I think I have a hint as to why no one called me.
Yeah.
Wow. God doesn't care about us, and neither does a man who's been dead since 1971.
Just sitting up with his Ouija board all night. And
Come on, Jim. Come on, babe. We can get through this together. Come on, Ben.
Waiting for the snakes to touch.
Yeah. Come on, tonight's the night. Snakes will touch. Lyric Hudak from 5 months ago. This song describes how it feels to finally have did it. After all this time.
To did what?
That fresh feeling of knowing that you truly did that.
I'm assuming sex here, but I might be like...
There's a body rotting in a container underwater
or it
somewhere.
Might be, it's either sex or murder.
Yeah.
One or the other. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that man wanted to accomplish, it wasn't good.
Also, the really standout line here is that fresh feeling.
Yeah. Well, the name is Lyric Hudak, so that might be a lady's name. Yeah, so this might be a lady who's just... might be the lady in Florida who killed both of her ex-husbands in one spree the other day, if you heard about that.
Wow. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking when I read
Good
it.
for her.
Yeah, good for you. That was literally when I saw it on the news. I never watched the nightly news except when I'm back with my parents, and I just went, good for you. Ex-shooter till I die 2 months ago.
Wow.
I'm going on 30 years old. 420 blazing.
Fucking A, dude.
Blazing weed. For life, cuh.
For life.
It's like you're 30.
Yeah, this is the coolest guy I've ever heard of, man. That's badass.
It's like the character with the no regrets tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It's like when that guy stands next to you in the blunt rotation, you just dip out and start a new blunt rotation.
Yeah.
Rick WMC 3 years ago. July 3rd, 1971. Jim Morrison died in Paris. Meanwhile, I was caught up in the U.S. Army in Vietnam. My girlfriend sent me a Dear John letter that day. Now she is fat, and Vietnam is just a bitter memory. I was like, this is 50 years
Fuck you,
ago.
fat bitch, in goddamn Vietnam.
It's been 50 years. I'm fine with you not being able to get over Vietnam, but
Yeah.
let her go, man. It's fine.
Danny
She's not coming back.
It's fine. Yeah, you're both in nursing homes at this point. It's fine. Sean Hummel, 5,000 from 2 months ago. There are 2 things I do while cross-country driving solo to keep me awake. Number 1, this song. Number 2, jerking off. All right.
Wow.
Helpful tips for modern living. Thank you.
Straight up, dude.
Thank you, Sean Hummel, 5,000.
Jerking off would be antithetical to staying up, though.
You'd think the soft jazz chords of this particular Doors song would be. This is
both at once.
Yeah, break on through.
You might as well have taken half a Xanax if you do both at once. Like,
right.
straight up.
Put on.
That's how I go to sleep.
Put on
most nights.
L.A. Woman and drink some
Soft
fucking
Parade,
caffeine. God damn
Love
it.
Her Madly. There's so many like hard rock bangers that'll keep you awake. You know? Yeah.
Chug you some Red Bull, motherfucker.
Yeah. Got a few more here. This is Amanda Green Hall from 6 months ago. Juan Pacheco is a dick. Juan Pacheco hacked my phone. I hate Juan Pacheco. Juan Pacheco is a hacker. He stole my memories. Juan is the devil. All right, so public service announcement out there.
Look out for Juan Pacheco.
He stole my memories.
I think it means he said she hacked the phone. So I think he stole her pictures off the phone. I don't know.
She went to listen to Riders on the Storm, and that's when she realized.
And then she had one of the memories come back. It's like, that son of a bitch. He stole my memory of this. It took Riders of the Storm to bring it back.
Juan Pacheco, you son of a bitch. You mind wiped me, you bastard.
Charlie B 5 years ago, and this is all caps, baby.
Hell yeah.
Ever since I was on MySpace, I saw the most beautiful woman I ever heard of, and she said she liked the Doors, so I've been hooked ever since. I played it cool, but I guess you don't like a tall, brown-skinned, athletic baller on a budget, no whip having, mommy loving, God fearing, you fill in the blank. I can't fight good, but I don't run. And now I'm 6'5" and getting supermodels. Don't believe me? Look up on Google Remy Valdez Taylor. That's pictures of my ex. And I did that, and Google's never heard of that. Remy and I had great conversations and some deep emotional moments with her and my body. I don't like that at all.
That is one deep euphemism for sex. Jesus Christ.
My swag, my lyrics, my game, my words of encouragement, my prayers, my cerebrum cortex. It's probably made out of God's cash flow. To the bitches and copyright hoes, don't copy my words and hard work. I'm a working, talented genius. You just sit back and think about what happened here and what you witnessed today. The GOAT is at work in his finest. The Doors rule.
Tied it back to the song at least. I mean, gotta say
Made it all the way back.
Made it all the way back.
They never do.
I thought he was all the way.
They fucking never do
They
that.
never do that.
That's why I included it. I was like, they never managed to make that back.
Thank you, Remy. Wait, what was that guy's name? Remy?
His name was Charlie B.
Thank you, Charlie B, for making it back.
No,
to the
his
song.
fake supermodel girlfriend that he's with is
Remy the Rat.
Yeah, Remy.
Oh, that was his AI relationship.
Oh, this one's real fucking crazy. Tim Hankinson, and I put this is about 40 comments spread out over the course of about 2 years.
Oh God.
You are a masochist.
Oh, Timmy.
But the most recent is from 3 months ago. Jeff focuses on me again, all caps. Jeff focuses on me all day because he's a shit-starting jealous hater. Look how cool you are. Why don't you sit there and suckle my dick for a while? Fucking cocksucker in my business. Attention, all of Jeff's whores. Yeah, you there. The ogre bitches living on the other side of the lake. You orgy hookers. You bitches are watching you, Jeff. Good luck in L.A., boy. Give him my car back and I'll be in Central Idaho growing potatoes. Why do I threaten you so much, loser? I love a guy who's like
regret at the end, right?
A moment of regret.
I like a guy who's like, I'm wasting my time threatening you. You suck. Like, yeah, you spent 2 years sentence by sentence putting together this insane shit.
Yeah, how many times did he listen to this song drunk as shit? I'm like, that motherfucker, Jeff.
It was every night. It was absolutely every night. And finally, in this one, put this in a movie. This is beautiful. Anna S., 6 months ago. A nerdy little dude once tried to seduce me with this song.
Kash Patel?
No, it's George Strait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jim Morrison. He's a liberal. Yeah. He told me to just watch, and then he dimmed the lights. He queued up this song, and he stood with his legs akimbo. And when Morrison came on, he put one leg forward and began tapping it seductively to the beats. I really couldn't stand this ridiculous, pretentious little guy in front of me, and I started laughing. I really didn't want to hurt his feelings, and I could tell he put lots of thought into the dance routine, but it just looked so frickin' silly, I couldn't control myself. He got so upset and said, "Stop! Wait, let me do it over! Please don't laugh this time!"
See the man with stage fright?
It might have been Kash Patel.
So I tried to...
This is what turned him.
Yeah. No one will do this to me. I must
my sexy dance.
I must compartmentalize. She says.
Developed the talent.
Yeah.
She says, so I tried to be serious as I watched the whole repertoire start over from the beginning.
Oh.
This song is 7 minutes long, by the way. This time I burst out with tearful laughter and couldn't stop laughing. I told him he had to go.
Wait, he did it in her apartment?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, my man.
Yeah.
Like, when you said...
save that shit for your house.
Yeah. You've landed the plane. It's fine. Yeah.
Honestly, Rivers, I thought it was going to go a completely different way. I thought there was going to be a lot of swinging involved.
Oh, yeah.
Appendage.
No, that's the thing is because she said like his legs are akimbo, but it's like he tapped his foot. There was no other details. If he was naked, they would have included that detail.
Yeah.
This man was
clothed.
fully clothed.
Yeah.
Or even better, he's kind of a fat guy and he's wearing the leather Jim Morrison pants, but no shirt.
Oh,
he's trying to like
no,
trying to
you're wrong,
become the Lizard
because
King.
that would have ended in absolute sex.
Totally would have gotten there.
Truth.
Oh God, yeah, he's wearing his "I'm a Pepper" fucking baseball ring T-shirt. And that is Jim Morrison and the boys with "Riders on the Storm," our jam of the week. Woo. Nick Morgan Moore, where can people find you on the internet?
The hellscape that is the internet. I am there. Nick Morgan Moore is my name. Search it on whichever social media you use. I'm probably there. I'm not on Twitter because fuck them. My partner and I published a book last year. We didn't publish a book this year. Hopefully we'll publish a book next year. Our book is called The Happy Ones by Morgan West.
Yes.
And I'm working on something exciting, but it's not there yet, so I'm not telling you about it yet.
All right. Miles Bugg, is there anything that people need to know about you?
We've been over this. No.
All right. That's what we said. Yeah, exactly. Unless you've got... Perhaps you work for a Russian website. You've got 250 euros sitting around. As long as you don't talk to a reputable news source, Miles is your boy.
That's right.
Yeah. Warren, where can people find you and your actually important work and everything else on the internet?
Oh, my goodness. Acrossalabama.org. Email me, warren@acrossalabama.org. That's the easiest way to do it.
Hell yeah. Cannot recommend an organization more. Absolutely follow Warren. If you haven't listened to our episode where he told the epic tale of being tossed out of the LA Auto Show and then randomly just being allowed to walk back in with seemingly no issues.
Yep.
Amazing shit. So check out all these folks, and you can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. Buy a shirt, prowrestlingtees.com/thegoods-pod. Make you look skinny on TV. And if you would like to support our show in the best way possible, hey, if you're watching this, you're already doing it. It's patreon.com/thegoods-pod. Second best way to support our show, head to Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Leave a comment, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, Daddy, Big Dick Pennywise is going to be waiting in the gutter, baby.
They all float down here.
The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.